Hey guys, it's Stars and Moon Tarot, and I am here with a daily reading. This isn't like a pick a pile reading or pick a card reading where you have to like pick a card and then go to a timestamp. This is just a daily tarot reading, so I'm just gonna get right into it. So right off the bat, I get a lot of like fiery signs, like especially Sagittarius sign, like for some reason, like Sagittarius and Leo. Um, the wands, like there's 4 cards. Yeah, 4 cards that have wands. Wands are represented by fire signs. So that's going to be like Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But for this one in particular, the Knight of Wands is represented by Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very like restless. They are very adventurous. They can be impulsive, and they're always like seeking the truth. And once when they find the truth, they're gonna talk about it. They won't shut up about it. They are gonna preach it religiously. But they can also like cut through their words and not really like think about other people's feelings and be a little bit tactless when it comes to that. But I get a lot of like adventurous, restless vibes from this. Oh, sorry about that. When I get talking, yeah, when I get to talking on something, I just take a lot of deep breaths. Anyways, though, but on a side note, the major arcana cards are, some of them are represented by the zodiac signs, and Sagittarius occupies temperance. Temperance is all about like restoring balance, and what is it? They're all about like restoring balance in things, and what else is it? They can also be a little bit like repulsive, or not repulsive, impulsive, not repulsive. They can be a little bit impulsive and restless. And when I say like restoring balance, it brings me to this, which is the Queen of Swords. Again, the sweets occupy like different elements. The swords occupy air, and in this card in particular, it occupies Libra. Libra is all about like not necessarily like restoring balance, but they're all about like balancing the scales, and like being fair, finding a compromise that works for like both parties. Whew. Yeah. And then shoot, what was it? Yeah, there's like, and then there's, I'm just trying to figure out like how they all kind of come together. Like this one seems like super conflicting. Like everybody's just going at each other. Everybody is like at each other's necks. Like I get a lot of like passionate energy in here. Like you're just full of energy and you don't know what to do with it. Like you have such strong feelings, but you don't know like where to put them. And it could be that maybe like because Sagittarius, like they'll say something and they won't give a care, like who it affects or whatever. Like I said, they can't be super tactful, and like maybe you're gonna come to truth. Maybe you're gonna be so passionate about something that it's gonna ruffle some feathers. Not everybody is gonna like that. You guys are all like equally strong, and it could be like a workplace. It could be, like you're talking to a relative or whatever. Like you come to some sort of realization, you're gonna say your truth, and it's gonna leave you like feeling alone. Like nobody's gonna want to be around you now. Like, sorry. Like it could be, like you hurt their feelings or whatever, but you could be feeling a little bit rejected from that. And like left out from it. And gosh, it just makes me wonder like how these two tie in. So like I was saying earlier, this is a lot of fire energy, and Leo, like this is the major arcana card, and Leo actually occupies the strength card. Leos can be, like very prideful. It also represents the lion in here, but in this card, like this lion is gentle, like is kind of like nuzzling up to this woman. But in real life, that a lion could like rip your head off, like they could eat you alive, like that sort of stuff. But it's like in here, the lion is like very tamed, very gentle. It is actually, like I said, like nuzzling up to the woman. So I feel like the lion kind of like represents kind of like the inner drive, you know, kind of like, oh my gosh, yeah, this kind of goes really well together, actually. Like, it kind of represents like this inner drive, like this inner passion, kind of like this ferocity that these dragons have, you know, just like all of your inner stuff, like going everywhere. Like, you want something so bad, or yeah, maybe it's not a truth that you want to say, but it's just like you want something so bad, it's like burning with so much fire, and you want it so bad that it's just like going everywhere, and it's like leaking everywhere, you know, and like nobody wants to be around you, nobody wants to do anything. Gosh, it could be that yeah, like it's going everywhere, letting everything out, you know, and like you're not having a really clear direction. But it's like this woman like tamed those passions, you know, like you have to reel them in a little bit. It could be that because your desires are so intense, you're actually like drawing away what you want. Like this infinity symbol like speaks volumes to me, because the other tarot card that has an infinity symbol is Magician. Let me pull that out of my deck quick. Here we go. The other tarot card, like the major arcana sign, the Magician, like it has that infinity symbol. And the Magician represents like the great manifester. Like they are brimming with creativity, they make their dreams happen, and it has like all four of the suites. It has the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and it has the wands. So like they're the great manifester. And when I think of manifesting, I think of like the law of attraction. And law of attraction, like what is it? The thing is, like, you have to say what you want out to the universe. You have to like kind of release your need to control everything, and your need to like have something happen in a timeline. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll get to that in a little bit. You just have to release it to the universe and say, you know, like, I want to run a 10K, you know, and like maybe you're practicing super hard at that. You're going so hardcore at that you're kind of like doubting yourself too. Like, gosh, I have to get this done in like so many weeks. I'm just not sure about it. I want it so bad though, you know, that it could be like you're bringing up like insecurities in yourself, but I feel like you're just drawing that away. You know, like you're starting to like second guess yourself. You're starting to like go even harder, whatever it is, when it's just like, dude, you got this. Like, you just need to have a different like mindset about it. Like, you should be in the mindset like, I know this is gonna happen. Like, she's exuding confidence, you know, in herself and in her abilities. Like, she knows this is gonna happen, kind of like this lion. Like, she knows that lion could like attack her or whatever, but it won't, because it's tamed. You know, like those inner passions are tamed. So I feel like when you change your mindset about what you want, like, you're not gonna have like such a strong restriction on it, you know, because that's definitely what Sagittarius hates. They hate restrictions, you know. But they're also like very strong believers in like manifesting things, making things happen though too, you know. So it could just be that your super intense desires are drawing away what you want, like farther away. So like once when you leave a timeline out of it, once when you kind of like let go of like how it's supposed to happen and just let things flow, then it will happen. And that's how you'll restore your balance. Because yeah, like I said, that's what Temperance is about. That's what Sagittarius is about. That's what Libra represents. You know, like, stop and smell the roses. Like, maybe you just need to think about your different approach, like how you're going to get there, you know? Like, you know you're gonna get there. You know you're gonna have that castle. You know you want that, you know? But it's just gonna take some, you know, it might take some time. You know, maybe you need some help. Maybe you can ask somebody to, like, lift off the burden, you know, of those rods, because those rods or wands, whatever you want to call them, they look pretty heavy, you know. So like maybe you can ask for help. Maybe somebody will come and help you get there, you know. And then like the Ace of Wands, you know, this one represents like new beginnings, and it's the very like purest form of action, or like the very purest form of fire, you know, like the fire signs, that sort of stuff. So yeah, maybe you just need the strength to like, or like have the confidence, you know, that this is gonna happen, but just don't control it so much. And yeah, I think that's everything that I said. I had to take a deep breath quick. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more daily readings like this. And if this video resonated with you, please leave a reply in the comment section down below. I would love to hear like how this video resonated with you and like how your day went. I just love reading people's responses. So I will see you guys tomorrow for another daily reading, and until then, bye!